Hey there neighbors, it's Nicole Fetter, your local realtor. Great news, as July comes to an end, we are finally seeing a market shift here in the Arizona real estate market. We're seeing an increase in the amount of houses for sale, the inventory, a decrease in the amount of offers coming in on those listings, more available showings for those out there looking to purchase, also an increase in the amount of time homes are staying on the market. Homes aren't selling necessarily that first weekend out. There are a lot of homes out there that have been on the market for weeks. The low mortgage interest rates and the increase in people staying home for work due to the pandemic has created a huge surge in the real estate market over the last 12 months. We've seen month over month double-digit equity gains. We are finally hitting what looks like a tipping point and gonna head back to that more balanced market. Again, we're seeing those moderate changes of increase in inventory, small decrease in sales, 5% in June. At the current rate, we are seeing the market shift. It would take 12 months before we'd hit what would be a buyer's market. However, there are a few things coming really soon that could help speed up that market shift. One question I'm currently getting a lot of is, when do I think the real estate market bubble is going to burst? People are having flashbacks of 2008 market crash. Please keep in mind this is a completely different situation than 2008. Back then, lenders were being irresponsible and giving people loans they shouldn't qualify, and they could not afford to pay back those loans, increasing all the foreclosures, short sales, creating that market crash. This time around, it is a completely different situation. Lenders are being very responsible to make sure people qualify for the loans and they can actually afford to pay them back. This means in my opinion, think we're gonna hit a market correction, not a market crash. Now, let's talk about some of the things that are gonna help speed the market shift along. Biden's moratoriums for eviction and foreclosure are coming to an end July 31st. So let's start by talking about the eviction moratorium and how that's going to help speed our market along. Investors that rent out properties for the last 12 months have not been allowed to evict their tenants, whether they're making their rent or not, whether they're breaking the rules or not, whether their lease has ended or not. Investors have not been allowed to evict them and sell their houses. Now that they can, there's going to be a huge increase in evictions, and investors are going to put their houses on the market to take advantage of the huge equity gains we have seen in this crazy real estate market. Along those same lines, we have Biden's foreclosure moratorium. It is ending again too in July 31st. Lenders have not been allowed to foreclose on people not making their mortgage payments. Owners of homes have been allowed to forbear their mortgage payments for the last 12 months, meaning some people have not paid mortgage payments for 12 months, or they have made reduced payments. Now, the forbearance this time around is working a little different than usual. Usually, the whole amount would be due when it ends, meaning these people would have to pay, people in forbearance would have to pay 12 months that they haven't paid along with the current mortgage payment. That is not the case this time. Thankfully, the people that have forbeared their mortgage have options. Option one would be to reinstate their loan by paying what they didn't pay in full along with what is currently due. Option two is to do it in 12 months, to pay that payment plus your current payment for 12 months and then reinstate your loan in 12 months. Option three, and everybody that has forbeared their mortgage does not qualify this option, but it would be to tack it on to the back of the loan, meaning you make all the payments until your loan term ends and you just keep going until you've paid off what you didn't pay during those months. Option four is to modify your loan. Again, not everybody will qualify for this option, but that would be to change the terms of the loan in full. Now, since not everyone qualifies for those great options, also you cannot refinance your house when you're in forbearance. So all the people in forbearance cannot take advantage of the crazy low interest rates and refinance until they've reinstated or paid everything owed during that forbearance. This is going to create a lot of people wanting to sell their home because they feel like they have more buying power with those low interest rates, sell, pay back that money, and then get a new house. Again, also going to increase the amount of foreclosures a bit, not too much, but increase inventory on the market, more available homes. We are looking at a market correction, in my opinion, again. If you have any questions, feel free to call, text, email, or direct message me. This does mean it's a great time to put your house on the market before things do shift too much. It also means there's a lot of increased inventory for those looking to purchase, so you can get back into the market if you decide to hold off because you just couldn't get an offer accepted. Please call. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please like and share it with your friends. Help continue to educate them on the home buying and selling process. And remember,